I believe we're live. Hey everyone.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Ugly Cat Studio. Catherine Hébert is here in the house. I'm going to draw a cat.
The cat that I've been drawing for 2 weeks.
Okay, let me correct the record. She's drawn the cat. Now she's going to obsess over shadows and light for the next hour and a half.
Because I'm looking at the shadows now and it's still not right. But I've put it in the title. I'm going to finish it today. I will. The stream might be longer than you like, but I'm going to finish it. This is very cute, but I'm done with it. I want to draw something else next week.
We'll see if you finish it.
Yeah, we'll see. We will see.
I am dubious that you will get the shadows up to your own standard.
I mean, given how this is going, I think that is never going to be to my own standard. But, I'll take it as far as I can, and then, it is what it is.
And then further.
I mean, probably not.
I am currently trying to put all my stuff into Do Not Disturb mode because I'm being inundated with notifications from TikTok. People liked our short video of last week's stream and will not stop clicking the like button. Not that I want them to. That's exactly what I've been asking people to do. But there are downsides. One advantage to you painting something else is that I have things to talk about then.
Yeah, we've kind of like, we're done with this subject.
And I often encourage you to paint something besides cats for a bunch of different reasons. But one of them is that, like, if you paint a platypus, I can Google platypus facts.
Yeah.
And then, like, fill the dead air a little bit.
Can't we find some, like, fun cat facts? I don't think we've ever done that.
No, I don't think there are fun cat facts.
I'm sure there is.
Well, I'll have to do it with Google because I've run out of Claude AI credits this week. They have fewer taste buds than dogs or people.
That's interesting. That's a fun fact.
They cannot taste sweet.
That is very sad.
Oh.
I guess they don't really eat sweets anyway.
But I mean, that's the effect, not the cause. Like, if you didn't have an ability to taste sweet, you wouldn't bother eating sweets either.
Yeah, but we feed our pets, like, kibbles and nothing else. So it's not like they have really opportunity to eat sweet things. Though I guess regular cats will eat, like, treats and things, like our cats can't. But
the treats they eat are, like, a cat will eat your, like, cheesecake, but it's for the fatty cheese, not for the cakey part. The sweet part, I mean.
I know, but even if it was for the sweet part, like, would they get it? Like, they don't choose what they eat.
Wildcats do.
That's true.
They have 400... This is according to petmd.com, which I assume is relatively legit. It's not like a conspiracy theory site. But
I think for the purpose of this stream, we're gonna consider it legit. But
well, I don't want to be spreading misinformation.
Yeah, but do not seek medical advice from, like, Pet MD or whatever.
No,
right?
Yeah, we're only for financial advice on this this here stream. But I mean, I don't want to be spouting, like, fun facts that are fun.
No.
Unfun old wives' tales.
Of course.
But according to this, cats have 473 taste buds, which is a suspiciously specific number.
It is very specific. Compared
to humans who have 9,000 and dogs who have 1,700.
Okay.
They do not get cavities, apparently. They do get, like, bad teeth and gum disease and stuff, but the structure of their enamel is such that they don't get cavities the way we do.
Good for them.
Their whiskers are as sensitive as human fingertips. Which makes sense, I guess. A lot of cats don't like their whiskers being like manipulated.
I would have thought that it was more sensitive than.
I think the human fingertip is like a marvel of nature.
Yeah, but I thought cat whiskers would be more sensitive.
Well, I don't know how you measure it.
How are you gonna do that?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Like, is there a sensitivometer?
Oh yeah.
And like, it's not like you can put the cat in a, some sort of testing mechanism and then ask him.
Yeah, at least we cannot do that with our cat. That's for sure.
Well, no, but I mean, like, it's like the eye test.
Yeah.
Which is bigger, left or right? Which is clearer? Like, you can't ask a cat that.
That's true.
Did you feel that? What about that? How about now? What about this? And then, like, the 9th time, the cat's like, meh. So maybe that's why they don't know. They think it's less sensitive, but because the cat only reacted sometimes.
Possible.
Whereas the human's like, what the hell are you doing? Get that hot water off my finger. They are nearsighted compared to humans. Again, I don't know how they measure that. Can you read the bottom line? It's not something you can tell a cat.
That's true.
But they have better night vision than us, which is not surprising.
No. Because we have terrible night vision.
You have terrible night vision.
You too.
I have better night vision than you.
Maybe, but
I don't need like
shitty.
16 night lights everywhere to go to the bathroom at night.
I don't need it. I just like to have them.
Yeah, that's why I haven't slept since like
But
2006. Because those bright lights everywhere in this house.
There's no bright lights. They're all gone.
Well, you're the reason we don't have blackout curtains. To be fair, most of the lights that we have at night are because of me, because of various electronics and LEDs.
Ooh, my drawing is not updating, I think.
Draw faster.
Let me just re-link this. And then let's do this.
For those of you who just joined, Ketkin's finishing this painting that has proven to be more difficult than expected.
Shadows.
Of a cat in the shadows of a window. And because this is week 3 with this painting, we're scraping the bottom of the barrel for...
for cat facts.
For scintillating content. So I've found 10 fun cat facts on WebMD. Sorry, no, PetMD. And I'm only reading some of them because some of them aren't even fun. They have the same number of brain cells in their cerebral cortex as a bear.
That's
which is
a fact.
Like, why would they have a different amount?
They're not the same animal?
No, but like, that just seems like a weird comparison.
Yeah.
Did you know that a ferret has the same number of teeth as a skunk? Like, that just seems like so unconnected as to be not a remarkable fact. Though I guess ferrets and skunks are both like kinds of weasel. Now I'm just riffing. I don't know if any of what I'm saying is true. Cats use their little claws on the side of their wrist to help them grip things. That's not a fun fact. That's just like...
a fact.
Yeah. The flap on their belly of extra belly skin, also lions and tigers have that. Yeah.
Which tracks their cats.
Yeah. You know the thing cats have? Cats also have that. Dr. Sandra Mitchell, veterinarian, should stick to veterinary science and stop blogging because that was not a great, cat facts thing. Their collarbone does not connect to the rest of their skeleton. which I guess lets them like squeeze their shoulders into
Yeah.
nooks and crannies.
Yeah. That would make sense.
They have twice as many neurons in their cerebral cortex as dogs.
Does it mean they're smarter than dogs?
According to livescience.com, I need to disable my ad blocker. Animal cognition researchers do not study intelligence per se. We look at different aspects of cognition, says Alexandra Horowitz, a senior research fellow. Well, that doesn't help me, does it?
It does not.
Oh, she continues. Cats are smart at the things cats need to do, and dogs at dog things.
That's a cop-out.
I don't think it makes any sense to talk about relative smarts of species. I mean, like a human is smarter than a leech.
Well, yeah. Like, obviously, like, animals, like, and humans are smart at what they need to be smart at. Like, that's normal because that's how you need to live.
Yeah.
But there is definitely, like, pigs are smart as, like, a 4-year-old. I don't know what the actual age is, but, like...
You're just making up facts just like me now.
Yeah. But people do compare different intelligences. And, like, from a researcher, I feel that's a cop-out answer.
Complete cop-out answer. Asking whether a dog is smarter than a cat, she continues, is like asking whether a hammer is better than a screwdriver.
No, it's not. What a stupid answer.
Yeah. I'm unimpressed with this.
Yeah.
According to this website, Charlottesville Cat Care Clinic, again, I cannot vouch for their veracity. It says that male cats are likely to be left pawed, while female cats are more likely to be right pawed.
That is something we should see if Woodhouse is a left pod or right pod.
How would we test that?
We throw him something and see which paw he used to catch it.
I don't know if...
if Woodhouse is capable of catching anything.
I think he just run away scared.
Yeah.
He does not like things. Oh, we got a friend in the comments.
Hey!
It's our friend Eilis.
Is it better than the hammer, though? I guess you can use...
Well, you have to tell people what she said because no one can read the comments.
They can if they're watching the stream.
Not on Instagram, they can't.
Yeah, they can.
It's too tiny.
Anyway, she's saying that a screwdriver is better than the hammer. And I'm not sure about that.
Well, because a screwdriver can ham, but a hammer cannot screwdrive.
Yeah, but not really. If you have, like, if I have one tool to have, I think I would choose a hammer because I can use knives to, like...
No, that's two tools.
I think I would choose a hammer.
If, in a pinch, a good screwdriver, you can hammer with it. In a pinch, you cannot screwdrive with a hammer.
I don't think you can really hammer with a screwdriver, though.
But, like, better than the other way around.
Still.
And, like, also having a full set of knives is not a fair comparison.
I'm choosing the hammer, is what I'm saying.
That's possibly the most infuriating opinion you've ever told me. And you've had some doozies over the years, but this one... Next time we have like IKEA furniture to assemble, I'm just like hiding all the tools and leaving you the hammer. And you can, I can see how far you get. Next time you come to my office asking for the little screwdriver to fix your glasses, I'll give you the little hammer instead.
Do you have a little hammer?
Yeah, but it's actually a screwdriver. But so we do not know if dogs or cats are smarter according to this,
No.
or whether Woodhouse is left pod or right pod.
I'm gonna try testing if Woodhouse is right pod or left pod. I don't know if I'll be able to determine it, but I'm gonna try. So I'd like to know.
Okay, so they did tests with like toys, dangling a mouse or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and cats use both hands for that. But for complex tasks like getting something out of a jar,
Mm-hmm.
male cats overwhelmingly use their left paw
Yeah.
to scoop a piece of tuna out of a jar, and so 1 out of 21 male cats they tested seemed to be ambidextrous, and 1 out of 21 female cats seemed to be ambidextrous, but they always use their other hand. I said that in an ass backwards way.
I'm not sure.
20 out of 21 cats they tested were male cats were left pod, and 20 out of 21 female cats they tested were right pod.
I'm not sure Woodhouse is enough, like, food motivated enough to like dig something out of a jar.
Yeah.
Like, he's afraid of eating anything that's not in his kibble bowl. So I might not be able to test it.
Yeah, I think that's sadly true. Many cats like to lick their owner's freshly washed hair.
That's strange.
I've never heard that before.
No?
Certain cats go crazy for foods you wouldn't expect, like olives. I think you can just say like certain cats. You can say anything after that.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you know, cats have weirdos with their quixotic opinions just as much as people do.
Yeah. It says my cat, a 3-year-old male, is left front pod, but seems more right hind pod. Is it a thing or is my cat a weirdo? Michelle?
I find Ilis's obsession with the rear paws of animals to be weird.
It's not an obsession, it's a question.
No, but like, remember when she was like insisting that an orangutan couldn't play drums with his back feet?
I do not remember.
We had a whole argument on this very stream about whether orangutan playing the drums could play 4 different things, like the way a human with 2 different hands can.
Yeah.
How do you? I want Ilis to tell us how she determined that her cat's right hind paw was dominant.
What?
How did she determine this?
Good question.
I'm having trouble with the talking today.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell which front paw is dominant by like if they do things with it. But what cat is like getting a mouse out of a jar with its back foot?
Yeah, I don't know.
That may in fact be a monkey or orangutan that she has and not a cat.
Door cat seems to be very elastic and like I feel like he can squeeze everywhere. So maybe he is part monkey.
Does like you've met this cat?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Tiago. But I call him T-Bone.
Tiago? Like Tiago?
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, Alice, but I think that's correct. He's super cute.
Well, all cats are cute,
That's true.
despite the name of the company.
He drinks and plays with his front left paw, but when he jumps or runs, he always starts pushing on his hind right paw. Huh.
I'm trying to think if I like step with a.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. Like when I walk or when I run. I don't know.
I mean, that could just be that he has like one leg that's stronger. Well, I guess it's the same thing as being left pod.
Yeah.
I do not know. That is a weird trait.
Yeah. I'm really having a hard time with this cat. He's not looking great. Poor little guy. Well, today we either finish it or we give up. That is these are the two options.
Well, you could have given up previous weeks.
What?
Like, if you're gonna give up, why didn't you give up 2 weeks ago? And you could be drawing a platypus right now.
It's true.
My main, like, I got 2 reasons I want you to switch to painting something else. One is that I've run out of cat things to talk about, and the other is that it makes all our short videos have the same
The same background.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got to switch up that the Instagram grid.
It's true. Let's work on his face a little bit.
Have we decided it's a him?
What?
Did you decide it's a him?
Yeah.
Are you laughing at Isla saying her cat's a weirdo?
Yeah. I mean, it is probably a fair assessment. He's great, though.
Well, all cats are great.
It's true.
Now that I'm staring at it, I feel like the shadows are wrong again.
Yep, they definitely are.
They're like deviating too far from the vertical and horizontal. You know what we could have done is like a test at home with like a round object and
round object would be easy. A cat is not round.
Well, I mean, you can assume the cat's a sphere for the purpose of the test.
No, because I could draw that on a sphere. That's not a problem. Like, a sphere is easy.
Well, what is a cat but multiple spheres attached together with fur?
Yeah, but that's the problem. Where, like, each sphere connects with the other sphere. This is where it makes it, like, where it's hard. I actually considered, because it's pretty quiet for me at work right now, and I considered today like modeling a cat in a window.
Yeah, I was about to say you could 3D render like a.
Yep, I considered it. I wonder if we can get Blender for Mac.
Why wouldn't you be able to?
What?
I'm sure it exists.
I don't know. People who do CG don't usually do it on Mac.
The hobbyist people definitely do, because the Apple M whatever chips are way faster than the stuff that Windows uses. It is there. It is only 300 megabytes.
Maybe I should get it, and then because I've started to because it's pretty quiet at work, to learn Blender because I freaking hate Maya. So I figured I will learn Blender for fun. So maybe I could use it here when I have something like that and I need some references. I could make my own cat and my own sun, my own window, and then we would know. So I'll look into that this weekend, I think.
So then, do you want to table this cat until then, and then come back to it?
That's actually not a bad idea. Kind of figure out what the actual shadows are, and then like come back to it when I have a reference.
Yeah, and like your Blender model doesn't need to be very complex at all.
No, it doesn't need to be like roughly the shape of a cat.
I was gonna say that we have a ridiculous ceramic dog in this room.
Oh, you know what? That is not.
And we can like make like a crossbar of like 2 chopsticks or something.
Yeah. Okay, so let me pick up the dog. I'll show you what Misha's talking about. He sits on my little electric fireplace. He's a ridiculous looking dog. Hello? Wait, my camera is frozen?
Yeah, I think your camera might be frozen.
Okay, well, let me redo that. That's gonna be me for a second. And then we're gonna go back to...
I think our stream might be frozen. No, I see you upside down.
No. It was... Okay, let me just... Okay. Let's say that this is fine. Okay. So, this is the dog in question. But he has kind of, I don't know if he's like kind of round enough, but that could be a good test to do. Like,
I mean, it's not exactly right, but like as a very rough.
That would be a good first test. How ridiculous does he look? Does he look though?
Is this the one you got at Hog?
Yes.
I
saw him in the window and I thought it was so cute, but I was like, I don't need a ceramic dog. This is stupid.
Well, no one needs a ceramic dog.
I know, but then I kept thinking about him. And then it disappeared from the window and I was sad. And then one day he was back in the window. And then I was like, shit, that's it. I have to buy him. And he lives in my office now.
So probably not now because we don't have the setup for it. But we could do a quick photo shoot maybe tomorrow after work.
Yeah. And see what it looks like, and then I could also
get the ring light on, put like chopsticks in front of him.
Yeah, it can be the ring light. The ring light is not gonna give us the proper shadows.
Well, we don't have a sun.
No, but we can use a flashlight. The whole purpose of the ring light is to eliminate harsh shadows.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, we have many lights.
Yes, we have many lights.
So we could like table this till next week.
Okay, but if we table this, what are we drawing?
I think you should draw an animal. Sadly, we don't have a lot of people in the comments because I would like suggestions. You could do a dog or another bird. A chicken, maybe?
Maybe.
What about Punch, the newly single monkey?
And it says a kiwi. Okay, let's find an image of a kiwi.
The bird or the fruit?
I would assume the bird, but I'm down to like draw the fruit.
They're both rather similar.
That's true. Let me see if I can find on Splash an image of a kiwi.
Just say kiwi, don't specify bird or fruit.
She says the bird. So it'll need to be the bird. Wow, there's not a ton.
There are not a lot of kiwi fruits. Kiwi birds.
Okay, I'll download a couple things quick.
You should probably do this on the iPad so people can see. And so the image will be in your iPad.
Kiwi bird.
So for everybody who just joined, we are pivoting away from the cat she was painting because we discovered a better way to figure out if they what the shadows are going to be like.
Yeah, so the problem is that the shadows are still not correct. So we're going to do some tests at home, or I'll model a cat in 3D with a window, and then we can get proper references for the shadows. So
I think my goal was that I was going to fill air explaining it while you search for the kiwi.
Yeah, but...
And then you went back to doing the explaining.
Yeah, because if we explain, you have to have the visual that goes with it.
Well, should I search for the kiwi then? You got to split the division of labor.
There's not a lot.
I think you should do a peacock or a like a grouse or a chicken.
Like, there's this one. They're pretty cute. So I have it on my computer. I'm just gonna send that over to my iPad. Okay. Got it. Then let's get a new canvas. Then canvas references, image. So which one are we drawing? Left kiwi or right kiwi?
That is a good question. I am updating the title of the streams. So that if somebody joins in looking for a cat, they're not confused.
We're pivoting to kiwis.
Pivoting to kiwi.
Let's do the round one because I feel like he's more kiwi-like.
And he's less just like showing you his butt.
Yeah. So they have a little like head like this here. The beak. Something like that, right? Then the little eye. Some hair like this. Feels like the neck does something like an S shape, then they're like squished to the back. Let's move that a little bit this way. Okay. Then that's kind of egg shaped here. And then, so if that's his butt like this here, I think there's like a little shape, a little like bean shape here. His butt. I don't know if they have a little tail, but I'm gonna draw a little tail.
They have a very, very small tail.
Yep, like this.
There's no tail feathers.
And then the leg kind of starts here. So I'm assuming because birds' legs usually are, I think, something like this. And then, but here you have feathers.
Their feathers are not really feathery, they're more like fur.
Oh, that's cute.
According to nationalkiwihatchery.com.
Like this. And then they have the little nail on the back of their legs. And then he's so derpy. Okay. So if that's the plane for his legs, then the other foot's gonna be somewhere here. Yeah, okay. And then the leg on the other side goes here. Also, to be fair, this is a taxidermy bird, and therefore he's probably a little bit derpier than a regular one. Okay, this, and then I don't see this little nail, but I'm gonna add it anyway. Like this. Okay, I think. I think this is not the right. Oops.
I think his beak might be a bit too curved.
Yeah, I think you're right. And there's a lot of issues currently with that. Okay. I think his leg is a little bit like this, but a little bit more here. Okay. And then you're right, his beak is straighter.
Thinner and straighter. And the nostrils are at the tip rather than the base.
Here. This is back here. This is little butt.
They have whiskers too.
They have whiskers?
Yep. But they're not like at the. I'll show you what they're like.
What?
Give me a second. Check out this Reddit post I'm going to paste in the chat. If you click that link that I've posted in the chat, you can see what I'm talking about.
Oh my god. I did not expect that. For people who cannot click on the link, there's like, is that a mole? Like, it feels like a mole.
That's a kiwi.
I know it's a kiwi, but like the big whiskers are like circular, like placed around the face.
Yeah, it's not creepy like a mole though. It's cute.
Yeah. What is a sea bunny?
What are you saying?
Ida says other bird suggestions would be Tukeko, Watson, pink flamingo, toucan, puffin, mandarin duck, Andean cock of the rock, golden pheasants, blue-footed booby. Other animal suggestion, the sea bunny, but I don't know.
It's like a marine mollusk. It's like a furry caterpillar slug. It's kind of gross. Don't draw that.
Well, we've started a kiwi now, so that's what we're doing.
I don't know what a pukeko is. It's the Australasian swamp hen. Iris seems to know her birds.
Yeah.
Of these, I've heard of flamingo, toucan, puffin, mandarin duck, pheasant, and blue-footed booby. Several of those I've never heard of. So do not forget to add the whiskers.
Yeah, that would be something like... I'll do them at the end. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go with that as a sketch. This one is going to be fairly quick because why I wanted. What color is? They're brown, right? Kiwis.
Gray brown.
Just get a.
Brown. I'd say brown, but like with highlights. Kind of like a beaver, where there's like lots of lighter bits.
Okay, I have another ref image here. Okay.
So it's basically got fur, even though it's technically feathers, but it's very fur-like. It's got whiskers. They have a very good sense of smell. So they call it an honorary mammal because it really is not very much like another bird.
Yeah. Can they fly? I don't think so.
No. Their wings are tiny, tiny, tiny. It's nocturnal and it eats like slugs and millipedes and shit. I don't think I want you to ever draw a sea bunny. You're not doing red?
Yep. I am doing it right now. Okay, now let's draw this kiwi.
We have pivoted to kiwi.
We have pivoted to kiwi.
Pivot to kiwi.
So tell me some kiwi facts.
Okay. The best time to see kiwi babies is September to March. Okay, here we go. That was a stupid
They're
fact.
in Australia, right?
No, they are not.
Oh, I thought they were in
You've
Australia.
just angered the entire southern hemisphere.
Why did I think you were Australian?
Kiwi, like literally, like is the word we call New Zealand people.
That's I should have thought about that.
Kiwi bird, kiwi fruit, kiwi people. Okay. The kiwi bird is truly unique. It is a bird, but has features more like a mammal. So it has tiny wings and cannot fly. It has loose feathers that are more like fur and unlike other birds' feathers. And its feathers molt throughout the year. It's like shedding like a mammal. It's the only bird with nostrils at the end of the beak rather than the base. It uses sensory pits at the end of the bill to find food. I don't know what that means.
Me neither.
It has no tail feathers, but it does have whiskers. It has marrow in its bones like a human, but unlike most birds. Where I guess the bird's bones are hollow. And very unusually, females have 2 ovaries. Apparently birds usually have 1 ovary, which I never knew.
Me neither.
They make little burrows after nightfall, where they eat earthworms, fallen fruit, and rotten plants. Oh, they come out of their burrows at night. Sorry, I misread it. It has a well-developed sense of smell, with the part of the brain controlling smell being much larger than the part that controls sight. They have small eyes and can barely see at night. It feels and smells its way around. Like a dog or a cat, I guess. Well, not a cat, a dog.
Yeah.
The average egg is 20% of its body weight. It's huge.
That's a lot.
Yeah. The parents do not feed them when they hatch. They have the yolk still attached to them, and they eat the yolk for the first few days. That is disgusting.
Yeah.
They eat worms, lice, millipedes, centipedes, slugs, snails, spiders, insects, seeds, berries, and plants.
Ugh.
They can poke into the ground to get food up to 12 centimeters. They have good hearing. And their biggest threats are stoats, ferrets, and weasels. All of which I think are not native to New Zealand.
Iris says that sea bunnies are cute. They look like a marshmallow with two small, cute black ears.
It is a disgusting, like, caterpillar slug.
I'm gonna look at it.
I don't like anything that's not, like, a vertebrate.
It is very cute. It is very, very cute.
It's disgusting, though.
What are you talking about? It's so cute.
I would freak out and scream like a little baby if I, like, accidentally touched one of these.
I would want to adopt one. Maybe we can have one as a pet.
No, we cannot have a sea bunny.
Why not?
I forbid it. We can get a regular bunny.
But they're so cute. They are very cute.
And they got two little, like, ear-like things.
Yeah, their ears look like the things we use to clean the straws.
Pipe cleaner?
Yeah.
According to Wikipedia, due to its resemblance to a rabbit, the sea bunny increased in popularity on Japanese Twitter in 2015.
I'm not surprised about that.
First described in 1938.
So they seem like they have a little gray head. So,
You might not want to base your thing on taxidermy.
no, I'm looking at also other pictures on the side for color. But I didn't want to draw an image just from the internet because, right?
Yeah.
But I can look at the internet for color references.
I think kiwis are cuter than sea bunnies. Both the fruit and the bird.
Okay, I'm gonna do the legs. This one a bit pinker.
I'm having trouble not yawning.
Okay, I'm gonna merge my lines. Because they're really rough and annoying, so this way they'll disappear as I draw.
Rough and annoying, like the plumage of a kiwi bird.
Is it rough?
I don't know. We should go to New Zealand.
I would love to go to New Zealand. Alice, did you see any kiwis when you went there?
Oh, she went to New Zealand?
Mm-hmm.
If we go to New Zealand, you have to promise me that we will avoid any lame Lord of the Rings stuff.
You don't want to visit the Shire?
No, I don't. Like the beautiful scenery of New Zealand, I would love to see, and I have nothing against the Lord of the Rings films. They're beautifully shot, but I feel like it's going to be kind of like Niagara Fallsy with like the see where Bilbo did this kind of like tourist traps.
I mean, of course it will. Also, Streamabu is just joined us.
Streamaboo, my old friend. I will try to find my Twitch window to remove Streamaboo. Banned. Pluck. Report.
So, the big. And then there's a little thing on there. Then we need a little bit of shadows. The tip. And then shadows on there. Here.
So, Alice says that she did not see any kiwis because they're nocturnal, and there's so few left that you can only see them in a couple of places.
Oh. That sucks.
They weren't really like they didn't evolve in a place where there was mammals to eat them. So when all the invasive species came, like little ferrets and even dogs and cats, I don't think they do too well. I'm surprised that they're even like still around. I would figure people would have eaten them.
Maybe they're just not good. Okay. It's just a little bit of.
Oh, Streamaboo has been banned again. The people at Twitch emailed me. And by people, I mean the automated system at Twitch.
We're gonna do a bit of the shadows that is around the eyes.
I'm kind of triggered by the word shadow now.
And then there's a little bit under the beak.
Is it a beak or a bill?
I say beak for all animals.
Yeah, you don't really have bill in your vocab.
Yeah. Okay, so
I'm kind of disappointed that you went with the kiwi and not with the platypus that I'd been trying to incept in your head.
well, you asked for a suggestion from chat. That's what we got. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, I figured chat would echo my suggestions.
Well, that's where you went wrong.
Isla says there's tons of other birds in New Zealand. Oh, I just lost my window. There's no predators in New Zealand, so the birds don't even bother to fly. They walk around and give you attitude. Apparently, the kiwi is closely related to like the emu and moa and stuff.
Mm.
Like those big flightless.
Yeah.
I guess ostrich probably too. You've made him kind of look like a cooked turkey.
He's cute.
He is cute. No one said that cooked turkey is not cute.
He's gonna have hair soon, so it's gonna be less like a cooked turkey. What should we name him?
What's a typically New Zealand name?
I don't know.
I'm sure there's common Maori names that we don't know here.
Yeah.
What's the name of your cousin and her husband who live in New Zealand?
My cousin is Celine and her husband is, what's his name? Tony.
Okay, well, Celine's from here.
Yeah.
And thanks to Celine Dion, that's a pretty well-known Quebec name, I guess.
Yeah.
Though I can only think of two Celines that I know of. Celine Dion and Celine Galipo, the newscaster. Alice says that we can avoid all the Lord of the Rings stuff in New Zealand, but we'll have to go to Le Parking du Mordor, or Mordor parking lot, which is just nothing in the middle of nowhere.
No, that's an inside joke about a project we did together back in the day. We were working back then, it was on Sicario, I think. Yeah, it was Sicario. And we were working on a specific shot. And there was a parking on the right side of the shot. And it was, for some reason, super annoying. I don't remember why it was so annoying, but it became the parking du Mordor. And I don't remember why. I think it's just never worked. It's never ending. Maybe you remember better than me. But that became the parking du Mordor. And
of Mordor, for
yeah,
those of you who don't speak French.
We had fun with it. The parking du Mordor.
You know, one thing that I don't know how much you can talk about it because of NDAs and stuff, but stories about projects you worked on, like famous films like The Arrival or Sicario, could be interesting to talk about.
Oh yeah, I can talk about that. They're out, so.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, I'm sure you don't want to be yeah, the project manager on this movie was an asshole.
No, of course. I wouldn't say that.
So I don't know how interesting visual effects talk is, but I would be fascinated to find out. You should prepare stories.
Well, okay. If anyone has questions about that,
that seems like content that could be mined for posting on the socials.
Yeah.
As well as you're here, you're painting, you're posting on Instagram, you're selling prints of some of your work, but people need to know that you designed the spaceships in Arrival, and you made the weird monsters in Cowboys versus Aliens or whatever that was.
Yeah. To be fair, I did not design the spaceship. I just did the textures.
You did concept art for some things.
Did I for Sicario? I don't think so.
For Arrival.
For Arrival? Oh, I don't think I did for Arrival.
You did concept art for Arrival, for sure. You talked about it incessantly at the time.
No, I think I'm talking about the texture of the spaceship.
Either way.
You
did work on some pretty big stuff.
Yeah. So what happened with the Arrival spaceship is that so we got the brief. For the people who've seen Arrival, it's a big ass egg that is black.
The spaceship you're talking about.
Yeah, the spaceship. And I do the textures of it. So I started doing a base texture of kind of black rock. And then I had a ton of ideas how to make it interesting. So what can I add to the spaceship to make it look cool? And I have a ton of ideas. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna try a couple of things. That's gonna be the fun. We're gonna present that all to the client, and we'll see what he thinks. And then, but we sent the first version just as the black egg because this was the brief, and then it was approved. Version 1 was approved. So I didn't even get to try all the cool stuff that I was thinking about. But it's rare that you get an asset that's approved V1, so
yeah,
that was pretty good.
The only other story about visual effects I can think of is, I believe you spent an inordinate amount of time on, was it Ryan Gosling's butt? Jake Gyllenhaal?
No, it was Jake Gyllenhaal butt.
for source code, I believe it was.
Yeah. He was jumping out of a train, and we had a digidouble of him. And
Sorry, you had a what of him?
A digidouble, like when you have the actor recreated in 3D.
Okay, like a 3D rendered
Yeah.
double. Okay.
Yeah, because obviously, like, no one is gonna land from a train, so someone jumps from a train, and then at some point it's a CG character that takes over. And the butt didn't work, and I had to paint the butt. And on another project, which ended up not being useful, I had to paint some, like, I have to work on his abs and pecs, which was pretty good. Like, you know.
Oh, for Roadhouse.
Yeah, is it out, Roadhouse?
Yeah, okay. Long since out.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but...
That was Ryan Gosling, wasn't it?
No, that was Jake Gyllenhaal.
Fucking hell. I, honest to God, cannot distinguish between these two men. Yeah, the sequel's in production already for Roadhouse.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 2 Road, 2 House, I believe. Oh, it's finished production. The sequel. You're gonna have to change the thumbnail on this video.
Yeah.
You reel the people in, promising cat shadow content.
And then you pressured me into, like, changing the subject.
I didn't pressure you. I gave you ideas of how to improve the content. With So, when you make a thing in Blender to test shadows for the cat,
yeah,
is it going to be considered a digidouble?
No. Because it's not going to be good enough to be able to replace the cat.
I mean, it'll be a shitty digidouble.
I guess you could say that then. I guess it would be more like a DG stand-in.
Because he's not quite up to snuff of being a double.
Yeah, because, like, on set, like, you have...
Oh, yeah, you have, like, the guy standing there.
Yeah, because obviously, like, actors, like, their time is way too precious, so they're not going to stand in front of the camera. Like, you wouldn't want to do that, so they pay someone to just sit there so they can set up the lighting. And... yeah, so that's kind of what we're going to do with this cat. So that's going to be a DG stand-in. I made him a little bit too, this chest is a little bit too big. Yeah, I think it's more, I think that's a better shape.
He looks friendly.
Just because he is.
Once again, for people who just popped in, Catherine was going to finish a painting of a cat behind a window that she's been working on for a few weeks, but the shadows weren't quite right, and she's going to do either a digital mock-up in 3D, or we're going to do a little photo shoot of a stuffed animal or a ceramic animal to, like, test the shadows and see how she should paint it properly. So for today, we pivoted to having her paint a kiwi bird.
Yes.
Based on chat suggestion.
Yes.
Because no one wanted my suggestion of painting a platypus.
So I'm going to do, like, a fairly quick painting of the kiwi. Something that I'm going to finish today.
You're going to finish today and not...
Yeah.
Take it till next week? Because we're already over an hour.
Well, I'm going to try to go for a little bit still, and... because, like, next week we're going to go back on the cat.
Well, there's no rule saying that, like, one painting per session.
True.
You could do, like, 3 weeks on one painting or 3 paintings in 1 week. It doesn't. There's no like enforcer here who's.
No, for sure.
And you can flip between them, like 20 minutes of one, and then like, I don't feel like drawing this cat anymore, and switch to
That's
another.
true. I could do that. I'm still gonna go for a little bit more because like we started the Kiwi kind of late in the stream, but.
Well, we got a question on Twitch.
Ooh.
I love your work and watch often. Just wondering what Procreate brush you use, please.
Good question. So the one I'm using now, the one I'm using most of the times, it's called Classic Oils, I believe, by someone called Sadie Lou.
How do you spell that?
Sadieelew.
Sabie.
Sadie.
D like
Yeah.
Dancy.
Yeah.
Lew.
Yeah.
Like that? How I spelled it in the chat?
Yes, exactly, but like in 2 words. Like
Oh.
Sadie's the first name, Lou's the last name.
Oh, okay.
And I love those brushes. I think they behave really, really well.
What was the brush called? Oil.
Classic Oils.
I'm just typing it in so that
Yeah.
anybody who's interested can.
I just downloaded recently another set of brushes that I've played with a little bit. I'll show you. That's actually really cool because what I've been looking, no worries, I love answering those questions. What I've always wanted to do, because those brushes are great, like they do like great kind of brush strokes for painting, but they don't do any kind of like volume or thickness of the paint or like impasto or like palette knife or stuff like that.
Oh, whoa.
What?
Some of those things aren't words, so you gotta slow down and like, so that we can keep up.
Well, impasto is when you have, I think, kind of thickness like in the paint, in the paint.
Okay.
So like you'll see some like light and some shadows, and like it's gonna be like there's a volume, which the brushes I'm using now don't do that. Like if I'm gonna draw it on another layer, but if I take color here and I draw, like that is just like there's no volume to it. It still look like kind of paint strokes. It behaves like paint, but there's no kind of thickness to it.
Okay.
And I've downloaded recently, actually this week, a brush pack called Perfect Oil by, it's a complex name, I have it here actually, by Eldar Zakirov.
How do you spell that?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You
I
just
don't-
saw it.
I don't know, it doesn't matter. Okay? Perfect
Okay.
Oils. And here. And that set of brush, I'm not sure, I don't know how to actually like draw with it yet, but it's really cool because there's like some thickness to it. This might not be the best brush to demonstrate that. Let's go. Like it gives a lot of like kind of volume, and it's really cool like how it behaves. I don't know, like you see this specific brush stroke here?
Yeah.
Like there's a little bit of
Goopiness.
yeah, exactly. Like, and you can feel the kind of like thickness that goes with it, and I think it's really, really fun. So that's a new set of brush that I want to play with and figure out how to use so it actually like works well. And when you look at it, like when you look at it from super close, it looks like the brush strokes that I have here, but then when you look at the left side of the screen, like it really looks like there's some kind of volume to it.
Yeah.
And I want to like see how to use that to get even more like a painting feeling, because that's what I want to do. Like I would love to do oil painting, but I don't have the space or the like just set up to be able to actually like do that. But I think that is a really cool set of like brushes. Like if you look at the, you know, I can just spread it a little bit, like it behaves really well. So that's the next set of brushes that I'm gonna try to play with and see how it works.
And I think this is what you posted about on Instagram the other day, right?
Yes, exactly.
Or maybe it was today.
No, I think it was
No, it was
Tuesday.
2 days ago. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a ton of like different brushes that are really cool. So I'm gonna play with that at some point, but for now, I'm using the classic oils. Where are they? Classic paints.
Classic paints.
Yeah, classic paints.
Well, I'm going to type that in the chat then.
Sorry about that. But I feel like I think the classic paints are easy to work with. Like they just behave really well, and there's not a big learning curve to like start painting with them. At least that was my experience. So I definitely recommend them. I think they are working really well.
How did you even find them in the first place?
Google.
Just for like, what brush should I use?
Yeah, I was looking for a good, because I think Procreate comes with some oil brushes, but I didn't like get them that much. So I just Googled and tried a couple.
I guess there's a whole ecosystem of brush makers and
yeah,
brush enthusiasts.
yeah.
There's a whole world that I'm not really privy to, so it's kind of interesting.
But it's fun, like when you have brushes that work well and like you like working with, it changes, like it makes it a lot more fun, and it's a lot easier to like paint what you want. Like brushes are super important, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Well, whenever I've seen people talking about painting in Procreate, like everybody's like, which brush do you use?
Yeah.
What brush for this? What brush for that? And I never quite, I mean, I understood what the brush was, but the importance was never clear to the layman.
Because you can do so many things in Procreate, and like all kinds of, like you can sketch, you can use color pencils, you can do watercolor, you can do that, a lot of different mediums. But yeah, you need to have the right brushes for that. Yeah, yeah, learning to draw by copying artists is great. I've been drawing for a long time, but I still like, I was thinking that at some point I would like to kind of copy a painting, because what I would like to do is be able to kind of reproduce the old classic kind of still life painting that I really love.
So like copy the masters.
Yeah, exactly. And it would be fun to actually do it. And I think that you can learn a lot by doing that. So yeah, I think that's a good way of doing it. At least that's what I do. Like I'll look at painting and try to recreate it. But yeah, getting the texture is hard. And brushes is a big part of that. I remember when I got my first iPad and I got Procreate, there was some like demo paintings already done, loaded in it. And one of them I was like, damn, like I want to be able to paint that. This is so cool. Like that's what I want to do. And then I was able to do it, and I was like, damn, that works. Like it's really fun to use an iPad to draw, because you really get that. I mean, obviously it's not the same as like actual painting with oil. Like it's a different medium. But I was so glad, because I was never able to do that in Photoshop, because I've been using Photoshop professionally for 21 years now, and I've been using it for like 6 years of school before that. So I've been using Photoshop like as my main thing that I do all day for like 27 years at this point. And I was never able to get that painting, like the kind of the
scratch the painting
painterly look. Like I wanted to be able to draw something that looks like a painting. And then when I got my iPad, I could do it, and I was like, yeah, that's good. That's good. And if I look back, I love it.
Apple and the Procreate people should be sponsoring us.
Yeah. I remember when I was in art school, I had a teacher who made us. I keep like talking now. I stop drawing, but we had a teacher who made us like copy a painting from a master, and like on a foam core with acrylics, like not nothing super fancy, but
On a foam core, you said?
yes, it's a kind of like light, like it's foam with paper on each side,
Okay.
so it's a little bit rigid, but it's not like on a canvas or anything. Like, but we're like, okay, we're gonna do that. So I chose, what's the name? Is it The Church by Van Gogh?
By Pango?
Van Gogh.
Oh, Van Gogh. Yeah, the church at Auvergne.
Yes.
Auvergne.
With the lady walking in front of it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like a melty church.
Yeah. I mean, that's Van Gogh. Everything
Yeah,
he does is melty. So I did a copy of it that turned out pretty damn good. Like it was pretty good. So then we show up at school the next day. Well, the next day. We had more than one day to do that, but I did it the night before, like during the night, because that's how I roll. And then we get to school and teacher's like, okay, now that you have your paintings, you have to cut it up in like little pieces and recreate a new piece of art with your pieces. And I'm like, fuck you. Like, I'm not cutting that up. Like, what are you talking about? I was so insulted.
So take your like masterly work and turn it into some like cheap ass collage.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
So I went and did like a photocopy and printed out like a copy of the painting that I glued on a new foam core and did my
Your assignment. Yeah.
With it. And I kept the painting, and to this day my mom has it in her living room.
Yeah, she's pointed it out to me a couple times.
Yeah.
She was very proud of your painting of.
I mean, it's pretty good.
I think your painting is pretty good. I don't think the original is that. It's not a style I like. I don't really like Van Gogh, I guess. Impressionism is not my. It doesn't speak to me.
I don't know. I think there's so much movement, and I mean, I don't like all of it. I hate Starry Sky. Starry Sky. That's hard to pronounce.
Starry Sky. Starry Night.
Starry Night. Yeah. That's the one that like is everywhere. I don't like this one, but there's a lot of like his self-portrait. I think is great. Like his way of drawing characters, the way they're like the movement and the brushstrokes. I think it's so nice.
Sorry, I got distracted looking at Van Gogh's Wikipedia page. There is a cat toy in this room that is buzzing. It's like a little robot that has a laser beam and makes a buzzing noise, and it's driving me up the wall.
I know it's super annoying, but with us like it, so you know.
Yeah, well, he's not here right now. How do you turn it off?
You can unplug it.
Bye-bye, little cat toy.
Whoa, what did I do? Okay. along pretty good. Yeah, I don't think I'm able to finish him today.
Yeah, you set yourself up a pretty daunting task to start a kiwi bird halfway through the stream.
You say that as if I was the only one taking that decision.
You were. I suggested a platypus, which is a lot easier to draw.
No, it's not. And you're the one who asked chat.
Yeah. I was thwarted by the fact that Eyeless was in the chat.
Mm-hmm. His face is cute.
You know whose face is also cute? Is a platypus.
Yeah, I'm not arguing you on that.
You should do a whole series of like South America. What am I saying? Southern Hemisphere animals. Platypus, echidna, kangaroo. That weird kind of lizard in New Zealand that lives for 150 years. We saw a picture of one of them yesterday. Oh, you know who you should have drawn? Yeah, Jonathan.
Yeah.
The world's oldest tortoise was it like 200 and something years old?
Yeah. Maybe next week we do a tribute to Jonathan.
That is not a bad idea.
Let's do that. Next week we'll do a tribute to Jonathan.
Oh, wow.
What?
I got news for you. Let me just give me a minute to verify.
Was it April Fool's?
No. Well, first of all, Jonathan the tortoise, 193 years old, is still alive.
What?
It was not even an April Fool's joke. It was a crypto scam.
What?
You heard me.
Well, elaborate?
Okay, I'm just going to read from the BBC article because I haven't...
Okay.
The world's oldest tortoise, known as Jonathan, is still alive, contrary to a widely circulated social media post, which has been revealed to be a hoax. An account on Twitter that had purported to belong to Joe Hollins, a vet who had previously cared for Jonathan, posted that he was heartbroken to share that the tortoise had died on the island of St. Helena at the age of 193. Media outlets like the BBC, etc., published the news. Jonathan the tortoise is very much alive, he's told USA Today. The person on X who purporting to be me is asking for crypto donations, so it's not even an April Fool's joke, it's a con. The governor of St. Helena Island also said to confirm Jonathan is very much alive.
Wow. Well, I guess we're not doing a tribute to Jonathan.
No, let's do a tribute to Jonathan. It's not his fault.
That's true.
So for those of you who are not tortoise age aficionados, Jonathan is this tortoise who lives in St. Helena, who is almost 200 years old. He was brought to that island in like the 1850s or something like that, 1870s maybe, when he was 50 years old. And some asshole on Twitter was posting that he was dead, and the world believed it. But he is not dead. He's the world's oldest known living land animal.
Yeah. So next week we'll do a, I don't know, a little pre-death tribute.
We can do a tribute to his life.
That's true.
You don't need to be dead to be immortalized in paint.
That is true.
Even Van Gogh knew that. He painted himself before he killed himself.
It's a true fact.
So yeah, Jonathan was a crypto scam. I never would have
Yeah, me neither. Well, I'm glad he's still alive.
Well, I'm glad I Googled it. I would have gone to bed tonight thinking that Jonathan was dead.
Yeah, like we did yesterday.
Yeah, that's true. Given that we found out about the existence of Jonathan like 10
Yesterday.
minutes before bed
Yeah.
yesterday. Well, it's been a whirlwind 24 hours. But like Jonathan had an interesting life.
Yeah. So we'll keep the facts for next week.
Yeah, that's true. The facts and the misinformation.
Yeah. So if you want to learn more about Jonathan, tune in next week where we're gonna talk about him in more details.
Make sure to put Jonathan in the like stream title and stuff,
Yeah.
so we can get some. We can sponge off his social media infamy. We're like the worst kind of like online ambulance chaser.
Yeah.
We see controversy and we're like, I'm gonna. To be fair, our intention was a loving tribute to this
Yeah.
to Jonathan, not to cash in on controversy. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the Seychelles and Mauritius are in the southern hemisphere. I'm not sure exactly where the equator lies. So they could be part of the collection of southern hemisphere animals you do, along with the platypus.
The Kiwis?
And the platypus that you're going to paint.
Oh, okay.
Your oeuvre is very northern hemisphere centric.
Well, that makes sense. Given that this is where I'm from.
Yeah, but like you're not limited to stuff from your where you're from.
Of course not.
There's a whole world of animals, including
Like I'm drawing a
sloths.
Kiwi right now.
Yeah, that's true. But even when you've like delved into the tropics, you make sure to stay northern hemisphere. Like the binturong and the monkey.
Yeah.
You don't do any South American monkeys.
I've never been to the southern hemisphere, I think.
We were in Singapore, which is right on the edge.
Yeah. Was it the most south place we've been?
I think it's the most south place either of us have been, yeah.
I've been to Costa Rica, but that's a lot higher than...
Yeah, Costa Rica is like going to like Spain or something.
Yeah.
Costa Rica is at, it's at the 9.7 degrees north. Singapore is 1.3 degrees north.
Oh, wow.
So it's almost at the equator.
And what are we?
Oh, I think we're like 47. Let me check. 45.5.
Okay.
Yeah, even when like we transited through Doha on our way to Singapore, and that was 25 degrees north.
Yeah, that makes sense because it was a lot chillier than Singapore.
Yeah, but I associate the Middle East with being like hot and equatorial. I'm getting distracted now looking at the latitude of various countries. Yeah, I don't think we've ever been to the Southern Hemisphere then. Unless some part of Singapore extends past it.
I would love to visit South America. I think I say it like all the time. I've probably already said it on stream before.
Okay, Singapore is 130 kilometers north of the equator, which is not that far, but like we didn't accidentally wander past the equator.
Yeah. I just asked how many different animals are we already painted?
Just for the stream or in general in life? Dog, cat, monkey, ferret, bear, hare, fox, kiwi, pheasant.
This is not all
Seagull.
my gallery because I had my old iPad, but let's see.
Deer. 20 at least.
Yeah. Okay. Let's not count the
Horse.
Yeah. So if we start from the top for stream, full stream, so kiwi, cat. Which one were on stream? Yeah, ferret, pigeon, monkey, binturong, turkey,
badger.
duck. No, I don't think we did a badger on stream.
Oh, on stream only, okay.
But not on stream, I've painted more.
Yeah, you've painted like dozens.
Yeah.
Goose, seagull,
Pheasant.
duck. There was a duck that didn't turn out so well.
Yeah. Oh, the wood pigeon.
Wood pigeon. Deer.
Yeah, squirrel again.
Pheasant.
I mean, I do a lot of the same animals over and over again.
And all from the same hemisphere.
Yeah.
Liz says you should make one big family picture of all of them.
That would take forever.
Human.
Yeah, I have done human.
Is that Joe Biden I see?
Mm-hmm. I had painted it at some point, like years ago. I think when you won the first time.
The only time?
Only time, yeah.
Well, we're kind of like straying from the topic. I wonder if it's time to wind down.
Yeah, I think we can call it here for today. We'll keep this one for we'll finish it on stream sometimes else, not next week, because that's going to be a tribute to Jonathan. And then at some point we'll have to come back to the cat when we have the shadow and we can figure it out for real. But we'll come back to this little guy at some point. He needs a name though before we leave him.
Iris on chat, this is your job. You're the only one here who's been to New Zealand. And you are the reason that she painted this kiwi. Watch her very conveniently not be in chat anymore. I can't believe that Jonathan's a hoax.
I know.
What kind of, pardon my language, but piece of shit person do you need to be to convince the world that this poor tortoise is dead?
Yeah, I know.
So she's not piping in with ideas for naming of the kiwi.
We'll have to do that ourselves.
I'm gonna Google names for a kiwi. Okay, somebody on Reddit asked, "What's a good name for a kiwi bird?" People say Nugget, Pippin. Someone named their kiwi bird Harold because they like Harry Styles. Burt.
We can do Burt. Alice said she missed the last part, but she loves the painting. Thank you.
So Alice, you need to name the bird. This is your job.
What about Burt? Do you like Burt for the kiwi?
Something Lord of the Ringsy could be good.
Well,
Samwise Gamgee.
no. I don't want him to be Lord of the Ringy.
Sauron.
No.
Gandalf.
No.
Galadriel, whatever. I don't know anything about Lord of the Rings. Oh, she wants us to let her think a minute.
Yeah.
You don't like Samwise Gamgee?
No.
Aragorn? Gimli?
I don't want to give him a Lord of the Ring name.
So you want a Star Wars name then?
I like Burt.
Qui-Gon Jinn. Did I ever tell you my rant about stupid Star Wars names?
Possibly.
So in the expanded universe, whatever they call it,
Yeah.
Darth Maul had a brother, and his brother's name is Savage Opress,
Ugh.
which is just like two negative words thrown together.
I don't like that.
Do you know Palpatine's first name?
Oh, what is it? No.
Sheev.
Yeah.
Sheev.
That's unacceptable.
Yeah, I don't know what they're smoking over at Lucasfilm, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. She likes Burt.
Okay.
Burt could work, yes. Little Kiwi Burt.
Oh, Burt could work. Get to work, Burt.
You'll make Burt work. He lives a life of leisure.
Yeah.
He doesn't toil.
Okay, so yeah, we'll keep going with Burt in the later stream. Like we said, not next week. Next week's gonna be
Jonathan Tortoise.
yeah, a tribute to Jonathan.
You know what the great thing about that is? He's already named.
Yeah.
We don't have to go through this rigmarole. Hurly-burly.
Yeah. So we'll park this one for now. And yeah, thanks everyone for joining. That was a fun one.
Yeah.
We did a big pivot, but
also, people,
fun.
Please subscribe and like the video and visit our website. Sign up for our newsletter. It pays the bills, or it will pay the bills theoretically.
Yeah, because
the bills are going unpaid right now, and it's it's causing a hell of a problem.
We have day jobs, guys.
Yeah,
we're good.
I'm just gonna post on the socials just a video of unpaid bills, last notice, final notice. We're cutting you off, and be like, "This is your fault, people."
Anyway. Yeah. So we'll be back next week.
It's been fun.
Yeah. Have a good week, everyone.
Bye bye, tout le monde.
Bye.